Dude, do something funny. Fast. Quick. Go.
Me do
go.
something
Just
funny?
go. Just go.
Why
You're
are
taking
you
too long.
fucking-
You just took too long.
Why are you yelling at me? God damn, so fucking aggressive,
Well,
dude. Do something
no,
funny.
it's already done. You lost
Whatever.
it. It's over. It's game over. Insert 50 cents to continue.
You
Nope.
pay me.
Why?
If you want, I'm not a.
No.
I don't do shit for free. Over here trying to make me dance, monkey dance. Whatever, dude. I'm not a fucking carnival clown.
Dude, my camera, a carnival clown?
Yes, I'm not a carnival clown.
But you know how cute you look with one of those little red caps?
The dunce cap?
Well,
with a
that's
little spinner on it.
Well, I was talking about like the monkey. You know, they have like the little red cap with like the little gold.
It looks like
tassel.
a red Rolo.
Yeah. Isn't that a candy?
Yeah, the little caramel chocolate candies. I mean, I do this, but they're like this big. I have a problem with.
Yeah, you do.
what size things are.
He's like, it's 6 inches.
Dude, I've been lied to about what 6 inches looks like my entire life.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
I've been lied to about it since I met you. So, which is basically my entire life.
yeah,
too.
we do what we need to in order to make ourselves feel better. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say 6 inches, you're like 6 inches, right?
6 inches.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
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 6 inches. Speaking of 6 inches,
What about 6 inches?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm wearing gray sweatpants today, though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I am.
And for those of you wondering, it's gray sweatpants season
It is. It's raining outside.
here in the Hyde house.
Dude, it's raining for the first time.
It is. That's why I'm wearing a flannel.
You look like you should be on like Sons of Anarchy or something.
Because I'm wearing a flannel.
Yeah, you just need like
I
a
was going to
vest.
say like a goth home improvement show. We're going to put up some wallpaper today.
Yeah. Why don't we have a channel like that? We should incorporate that
We
into our
could.
YouTube. Yeah. Just
If you guys want to see
home improvements.
gothic home improvement,
Yeah.
we need
We're too broke for that, actually.
Yeah.
What
was it? What was the guy's name?
Tim Allen?
Was it Wilson? His neighbor? Where you only saw
Oh, yeah.
you only saw his eyes.
Yeah. That's
We need a Wilson. We'll have Darby come over and do Wilson.
Just a volleyball over the fence.
Yeah. Stand over on the other side of the other side of the street.
The neighbors are like, "Why are you putting this in my
Yeah.
back? Who is this stranger in my yard?
Don't worry.
Get
about
out of
it.
here!"
Yeah, we're filming a video. Give us a fucking break.
So rude.
I feel like they wouldn't talk to us though.
My neighbors?
Not if we were looking like this.
They would.
I don't know. This guy might.
He's pretty cool.
He is pretty cool. But we also like talked to him when we first moved in, and everybody thought we were a gay couple.
You said thought.
Think, yeah, because nobody talks to us,
Yeah.
so no one knows. It also probably doesn't help that like the first introduction that a lot of the people around here got to us was us
Walking my dog.
walking the dog together,
Holding hands didn't probably
Holding
help either.
hands,
Yeah.
skipping
frolicking
on the
through
4th
the
of
flowers.
July,
Yeah.
watching fireworks,
Yep.
sharing a nice glass of water
Blood.
because you don't drink.
Yes.
A glass of water, ice
non-alcohol-
cold water.
Non-alcoholic water.
Yeah.
Yeah. A blue dolphin on the rocks.
Can I get an angel shot?
Oh, what? An angel shot?
Angel shot. It's like a code word. I mean, I guess that really doesn't apply, but it's like code word if there's like a stalker or like somebody creepy at the bar. Because there's like this huge TikTok trend. I know, me. If I'm at the bar, that sounds really bad. It makes me seem like I'm a fucking creeper now.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That's actually how we met. I told the bartender, give me an angel shot.
Yeah. I was like, hey, what's a bar like you doing in a girl like this? And he's like, oh, you know.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Well, it was all that 1 in a million crap. No, I don't stalk people at bars. That would be so fucking awkward. It'd be so fucking awkward.
To stalk people at bars?
No, to like
for you or that person?
For both.
Oh, yeah.
For both.
Yeah,
I don't
probably more so for the other person.
Yeah. Well, because they like every time they'd turn around, I would get like just a little bit closer to them. It'd be like a horror game. They'll like look away from me, and I just move just a little bit closer.
Stop.
Stop that, demon.
You creep. Like, red light, green light, 1, 2, 3.
It would be a good time.
My little bat has like issues. He's not hanging out too well today.
You beat that thing up every single time we do a podcast. Your microphone is either like falling or the bat is like sliding off or... Is he okay?
Yeah. He's good.
Why are you so fucking awkward, bud?
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? Because I feel like a young Hyde was easily embarrassed.
Young Hyde was easily embarrassed.
Yeah.
A not so young Hyde is easily embarrassed.
I embarrass him all the time.
You know, I think okay, so this story isn't like embarrassing looking back at it, but I do remember feeling really embarrassed when it happened.
Okay.
So I went to the doctor to get, a checkup, STD checkup, as you do. You just got to make sure you're clean and everything, right? And
That's really why you're there?
yeah.
All right.
So I try to go.
Young Hyde was fucking.
Well, this actually wasn't that long ago, but
oh, like last week,
maybe like a year or two ago.
Young Hyde.
Yeah. So I went to go get a checkup, as I do, every couple of, I'd say months, but partners. And the doctor, he was asking me a bunch of questions, and I don't remember exactly what he was asking me, but
About your genital health, probably.
no, more so about like who, when, like just, which I felt like were kind of like weird questions to be asking.
He was
me.
like overly interested.
Yeah, you're just like,
he's like, so.
yeah, you're like, can't you just do what you need to do and give me the results? I don't know why this has to be like, a whole interview about it, but whatever. And he was like,
this doctor's personally invested in your sex life.
He was, dude. He was just like asking me like, if I slept with women and men or just women. And I was like, oh, just women, which was probably why he was asking, now that you put it in that perspective for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So he was like, oh, is it just women and men, or is it just women? Is it just men? I was like, just women. Always been just women. Never not women. And he goes, how many women have you slept with? And genuinely, I asked him, and this is genuine. I wasn't trying to be funny, but I just looked at him and I was like, this week? And dude, his jaw hit the floor.
I would have been like, how many women have you slept with?
No, but he was just like, how many women have you slept with? And I was like, this week? And he just goes, and he just stood there, and I'm looking at him like, it was just awkward.
He walked out. He's like, oh, what am I doing with my life?
And then he was just, he just stood there staring at me for a second. And it just was really embarrassing at the moment because I was like, what am I supposed to say?
Hyde's version of embarrassing is flexing.
No, I wasn't flexing.
He just flexed on this doctor. The doctor got so upset with himself that he went home and cried himself in a cold shower.
I was kind of embarrassed by it because I just felt like that's not the answer he was looking for, obviously. He was probably expecting me to be like, oh, 3 ever.
3?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Somebody, no. The doctor was not expecting your answer to be 3.
Well, he obviously wasn't expecting it to be this week.
You signed your name on the appointment form as Buster Cherry. I don't think he thought you only had 3 under your belt.
Buster Cherry. Yeah, virgins only.
We run an STD clinic for virgins only. We deal mostly in shaved cream.
Yeah. You go by any other aliases? Buster Hyman? It's
an STD clinic that only deals in shave creams. We got another rug bird
from 99.
Oh my god, my fucking eyes.
Oh my gosh. All right, well that was that was my story. How about yours?
Oh. My story is nowhere near. My story is actually something that someone should be embarrassed by.
But you weren't.
I was in Afghanistan and I shit my pants on a bet.
On a bet?
On a bet.
So like intentionally?
Yes.
Okay.
The bet was that and this is actually really hard to do because you have to fake yourself out. You have to make yourself think that you're sitting because pooping while standing is damn near impossible unless it's the squirts. So you have to like cock your hip out to one side.
So,
and like,
okay. So what you're saying is next time I'm like having trouble, like I'm like about to just blow.
Yeah.
Just stand up.
It's going to be a lot harder to poop. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sushi all week.
Yeah. Suddenly I'm not so lactose intolerant.
Continue.
Anyway, so the bet was that I couldn't poop my pants while standing, and I took that bet, and I won that bet.
So you did do it while standing.
I shit my pants while standing.
Now, were you like in a place where you could shower and clean it, or were you out like...
I was in Afghanistan, in the boonies, up in the mountains. We had a shower,
okay,
but it was like a communal shower.
So, I mean, but you could change.
Yeah, I could change my clothes and wash.
So you just...
I burned those pants, though, because we were hand washing everything. I was not going to hand wash shitty pants.
Yeah, and then like put them back on and wear them.
Yeah. So I just...
You'd have to go to the chafe
them.
doctor.
I would have to go to the chafe doctor, yeah. For virgins.
Yeah. Because while I was in Afghanistan...
Yeah. Oh, Draven.
He's always just trying to get his little spotlight in the podcast.
Yeah. He's just trying to be near you because he's your dog.
Yeah, I know. We're doing this again.
He's your dog. It's true, though.
It is true that he is my dog.
He is your dog.
He's been my dog for like 7 years.
He's such a sweetheart.
He is a sweetheart.
He's the quietest dog I've ever met.
He only ever barks if he's really got to go to the bathroom and I'm sleeping. Like, literally, I think I've heard this dog in the last 7 years of having him bark like 5 times maybe.
Is that because you don't sleep or because you're that good of a dog owner that you take him out on a regular basis?
So what I'm saying is like if I'm sleeping and it's morning and he's got to go potty,
right?
And I'm asleep,
He'll bark
at me.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, have you only heard him bark because you don't sleep? So he's not trying to wake you up to let you know that he needs to take a shit? Or is it because you're just that on top of his poop schedule?
I'm definitely not on top of his schedule. But like the schedule is every morning he goes out when I like get up. But if he's got to go real bad, he'll wake me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's happened a few times.
Because he's been eating sushi?
He has been. I keep telling him, just stand up.
Yeah, dude.
Like
just stand up.
Just wait till I get up.
Dogs don't really have butt cheeks, though, so they can't...
They can't just, like, clench it. You think he's got a cloaca?
No.
Oh. I was going to change
You looked really disappointed.
I was going to change his name to Jerry.
Do you think he has a cloaca? No.
Oh.
Dang.
Damn it.
Dang.
Sorry, Draven.
Poor Draven.
No cloaca for you.
Poor Jerry.
Little Cloaca Eaters Association of America.
Yeah. The CEAA. Cloaca Eaters Association of America. Isn't that what you just said?
Yeah, I was trying to think of another one, though.
Some people's fucking kids, dude. I can't handle you sometimes. Ugh. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could start up a Cloaca Liquors Association in Tennessee. It could be the Cloaca Liquors in Tennessee.
Are you just trying to find an acronym for clit?
Oh.
Cloaca Liquors in Tennessee.
I like that. That's good, Matt. Good job.
That had to be... Fuck you, dude. I'm not high-fiving that,
yes,
you
asshole. I'll stand here until you do.
Your arm's going to get tired.
Well.
You have been going to the gym, though, so it's going to be...
I haven't. Teacher, pick me. Come on.
Nope.
I don't want to break your fingers.
I'm not high-fiving on that.
You will, though.
No.
You know, it's a long walk to the airport.
It is.
And it's really expensive to leave your car.
It is.
Uh-huh. So high five to the fact that you don't have to do either one of those.
Man. I don't like this game.
Or, I mean, there is the bus.
Does the train go to the airport? It's like God damn it. It's like a battery. There was no audible sound. I retain that was not a high five.
Well, guess what? I can add one in post, and it will be.
fuck.
I could have just photoshopped your hand to high five me anyways.
Just a really shitty Microsoft Paint where it just like cuts the hand and moves it and then puts it back on.
It's just literally a painted hand. Yeah.
Little wireframe hand.
Green screen, my guy.
I like this. I like this.
Or I can do that whole AI thing that everybody's doing. That I know you love so much.
Okay. I think it looks really cool, but I do not agree with people using it and charging money for it. I don't believe that that's ethically correct. I really don't. It bugs me. It bothers me. Me being a digital artist, and I know there's a lot of other digital artists out there. People were doing, like, people got on the trend of doing like the faceless portraits of people. Like, have you seen those where it's just like a very rough outline of people and just rudimentary colors? It was just very like crude drawings, and it was supposed to be like
abstract.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like stuff for like greeting cards and stuff like that. They would do it with like family photos and shit.
Okay.
But then as soon as that became like a popular thing, an app came out for it.
Okay.
As soon as there became like a demand for artists to do like comic style renderings of photos and pictures of people.
Well, I feel like naturally people are going to try to capitalize on what's trending.
Right.
Yeah.
But then those apps are free. So you have a free app that's
allowing you to do all this stuff.
All of the same stuff, but poorly.
Yeah.
Rather than spend money and actually get it done decently and support an artist. I don't know. That's just me. I hate those apps because it takes away from like the talent that people,
the time and the efforts and the energy to learn how to actually do that stuff.
Yep.
And
then imagine if when the Mona Lisa was being painted, that there was an app that was just like, hey, here's a Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's going to want it.
I mean, I've always kind of attributed it to be like, you know, music or photography, something that I do that I've spent a lot of money and a lot of time in to learn how to properly do. You know, if there was an app that was just like, hey, all you got to do is type in what you want here and boom, you're good. You know?
Well, now there's apps out there. Have you seen that music one where you type in like keywords and an AI generates a song? And
For real?
Yeah.
Because I was just talking to Abel about that. I was like, imagine one day we're gonna have this AI version where you type in things and it makes a song.
Yeah, there is.
That's really a thing.
You type in bands and music genres and it makes a song. You tell it the tempo that you want and like was it like notes per second or whatever?
So
like the timing.
How does that work? It just creates like
I don't fucking know. It's AI, dude. It's artificial intelligence. Elon Musk knew what he was talking about when he said, quit fucking with this shit.
Yeah.
Because now it's costing people money.
We're going to have brain chips here pretty soon. And I don't mean Doritos.
No, not Doritos. Speaking of chips, though. Chips
Ahoy?
I never really liked Chips Ahoy, like growing up. They're too soft. Like, the cookies themselves are too soft. What?
Okay.
You said Chips Ahoy. Whatever. I thought this was a free flow podcast type thing where we just like go off on tangents when new topics.
That's what you thought?
Come up. Well, what is it? This is this episode has just been a whole lot of Hyde trying to make Satanus look like a fucking moron.
No. This is Hyde sitting here while Satanus makes himself look.
He just lets me keep talking, and it does it on its own.
Every episode progressively just becomes more and more Satanus talking, and me just looking at him. I've noticed.
I do talk.
You just go on tangents and like go off, and I'm just looking at you like, interesting.
I'm waiting for there to be like a point where you have something worthwhile saying. And
worthwhile. We went on like 37 minutes of Call of Duty the other day.
And you didn't say a word.
That's because I don't know anything about it. So 37 minutes of Call of Duty was worthwhile.
Listen, you didn't stop me.
No. I like listening to you talk about the things that you're passionate about.
Whatever, dude.
Because I'm a true friend.
I appreciate that, but you're letting me look stupid.
Not even. There's people out there who love Call of Duty. As a matter of fact, when I was driving you to the airport the other day, As a matter of fact, when I was driving up to the airport to pick you up when I forgot you at the airport the other day, there was a sign for a plumbing company, and it had a toilet, and it said Call of Duty.
It was Dooty.
No, it was Doody.
I mean, that's acceptable as well.
Yeah. So, see?
Or Dudie.
That's like duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a shitty dude. I like that.
Shitty dude.
A shitty dude.
You know, you cuss a lot.
I do. I swear a lot. I would probably be more attractive if I didn't swear so much.
Probably. That's what I've heard anyways.
We'll see if that...
I should really cut back on it.
Maybe.
But, I mean, it does work with your flannel today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy. They swear a lot.
A lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I just...
Go ahead.
No.
That was a really deep breath. I just needed that.
No.
That felt good. It had nothing to do with you.
No.
I was sitting here and I was like, oh, breathing, air. air is good.
No, I don't have a filter. Like when it comes into my head, how I think is how I speak. And
How you speak is how you think.
Yeah. So I think in swear words. So I speak in swear.
You know, I feel like I think in swear words a lot, but I just don't speak in them a lot.
I will acknowledge the fact that it does, like, it's more classy and not swear.
I think for me, just because I've worked in sales and corporate professional settings my whole life, I've just kind of like trained myself not to speak that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
See,
like you can't sell cars and be like, "Hey, listen,
you want to bet?"
Well, I mean, you can, but you know,
"Yo, this car."
Yeah.
Some girl sees you driving this car. You know what she's gonna say? This dude fucks.
Yeah.
You can sell cars.
There's a lot.
Maybe
of
not like Mercedes, but well, I don't know, dude. Some of the people
I was
are
selling
coming
everything.
into money nowadays.
Yeah.
They swear a lot. Like, you seen some of these rappers out here looking like detention desks? Those dudes swear.
Detention desks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those dudes swear.
Yeah,
it's like a fad now, like a trend now to get tattooed in spots that are highly visible first.
Yeah.
So people are getting like hand tattoos and like neck and face tattoos before like their torso or their arms are covered.
I always kind of felt like go outward.
Yeah.
Like you start on your arms, maybe.
Yeah, it's a different generation.
Yeah.
Like our generation, a little bit older.
Wanted to hide most of it.
Tattoos were still somewhat like not that socially acceptable.
Well, I mean, I even remember being in my 20s and they definitely weren't, you know, like when I worked.
It was hard. Yeah, it was hard to get jobs when you had full sleeves.
I worked for CarMax for a while and they switched back and forth. I mean, a couple months it was fine. You can have little visible ones. A couple months it was like, yeah, you can have them as long as there's no like gang affiliation. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like
not
you can't.
Offensive.
And then summer would roll around, and I'm not even kidding. I had a friend of mine that worked there. He was a big Samoan dude, and just big boy.
You have like Polynesian tribal
he had
and stuff.
tattoos all over himself. But as soon as summer hit, they were like, hey, you have to wear Under Armour, or you're like, dude, it's 110 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And I've got to wear Under Armour.
At least it's moisture wicking.
Moisture wicking?
Yeah. I mean, at least it's moisture wicking as opposed to not moisture wicking. And then you would just be sweaty all over, and it would be inside your clothes instead of outside your clothes.
Then you would chafe.
And then you would chafe, and you'd have to go to that virgin-only
chafe doctor.
Chafe doctor.
Chevy Chafe is his name.
Dr. Chevy Chafe. That sounds like you have a lisp. You're trying to say Chevy Chase.
Go over to Dr. Chevy Chafe.
We're going to send you over to Dr. Chevy Chafe for that that penile chafe you got going on there.
Don't forget to chafe your face.
Yeah. Hey, chafe your face. Now we're going into Hispanic accents.
Yeah, you sounded a little bit more Asian right there, though.
Asian?
Don't forget to chafe your face.
We have to stay away from that because apparently saying China 5 times.
It's only when you say China 5 times that it becomes like, are you proud of that, boy?
Apparently it had some sort of, to like one person.
There's always got to be one person.
Yeah, there's always got to be that one.
Yeah.
But
you proud of yourself, or what do you say?
And you guys are proud of this?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, is there something I'm missing? He's
I was like,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
proud of it.
You seem pretty smart, so probably not. And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if I'm not missing it, then that means that you're making it up.
Yeah. Because like literally nobody else had anything to say about
Yeah,
it.
that definitely was not a racist
No.
kind of like any sort of undertone to that conversation.
It's 2022, right? 2022 or 21? 22. 22. It's 2022.
Yeah.
You can't say anything about where somebody's from on a continent or country or planet.
Is that xenophobia? Like where people are like you're terrified of where people are from?
I don't know. I guess.
I don't like this. I mean, I'm not trying to get into like political talk and stuff.
Do it.
Just the use of the word phobia. There's like homophobia. I understand like what it means, but phobia, like by definition, like arachnophobia, you have an unhealthy fear of said whatever. Spiders, right? With arachnophobia. You have an unhealthy fear, like a debilitating fear. And I don't know anybody who is like, you're from Israel? Like, I've never met anybody. So I personally, I don't feel like phobia is like the right term to use in that context or in those contexts. But I don't know. It always caught me off guard when people are like, "Oh, that's homophobic." Like, wait, you're gay? Like,
yeah,
it's interesting. It's weird.
Yeah.
The English language is strange.
It is. It's
really
getting
weird.
stranger.
Stranger things
Are
happening.
It's getting, just so we can be on par with it here, it's getting strangerer.
Strangerer.
Yeah, the English language is just getting strangerer. It's just making less and less sense.
Are you trying to go against proper English language? Yep. Okay. I was going to say, because strangerer is not a thing.
No, but it makes less sense.
It does.
You know?
It does make less sense. You know what else makes less sense?
Minimum wage versus not?
I was going to say digital currency because there's no sense in digital currency.
Okay, well, we were on the same page at least, you know?
Rubbing money.
Yeah, minimum wage, it makes less sense
Pennies.
than minimum wage. Less dollars, too.
If you have a higher minimum wage, you'd be making more dollars.
If you're working and you make more than minimum wage, you're making more cents in dollars than minimum wage, is what I'm saying. So minimum wage makes less sense.
The mental gymnastics that were just conducted in that conversation.
I was doing like backflips on a beam.
Back handsprings.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll get to the point.
We're actually not really getting anywhere. I don't think
no point. There is no
I don't think there is a point.
Except on the fangs.
Yeah, I think sometimes we just talk to hear ourselves talk.
It's fun, though.
It is,
and
at least for us.
As far as I understand, people are enjoying it.
That's what I understand, too.
So,
yeah.
Did we rest on a name? Were you just calling this Two Vamps?
I don't think we've... No.
Two Vamps and a Jerry?
No, I don't think we've done that yet.
No? We still don't have a name for this. We don't know what it is.
It'll get there. It'll get there eventually.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe not.
Or it'll be like us and just fucking...
Maybe it'll never have a name, and maybe that'll be the beauty of it.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll just continue to be what it is.
We'll just keep circling the drain.
Yeah.
Just like a little turd,
as
just
long
never
as we
going
don't go
down.
down it, you know?
Just caught in a...
Gotta call the plumber for that, too.
Yeah. Is he back with the plumber, dude? I haven't been here, okay? You can't blame it on me. What was that?
I mean, you have been here.
Yeah, for the last couple of days.
All right, how long have you been here now? It's been more than a couple days. Geez, not really, huh?
No.
What even day is it today?
Today is the 17th.
So what day is it today?
Sunday.
Sunday. And
Sunday.
And you got in when? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Was that when I forgot you?
Yeah,
Ah,
that was.
I did.
For those of you who don't
listen.
know, Hyde forgot me at the airport and was only reminded that I was... And not only did he forget me at the airport, but the entire week, people in Hyde's life had been reminding him or had been saying, don't you have to pick Matt up on Tuesday?
No, on the 12th.
On the 12th? And he goes, yeah,
No.
Wednesday.
No. You're facts are
Okay, well, you tell
skewed.
it. You tell it because that's
So
pretty
people
much
in
what
Hyde's
happened.
lives kept saying, "Don't you have to pick up Matt on Tuesday?" No.
And no, the 12th.
Oh yes. So yeah, everybody was like, "Don't you pick up Matt on the 12th?" And I was like, "No, I pick him up on Tuesday." And then nobody said anything. Nobody said
Wednesday.
no. I said Tuesday because you got it.
I got in on Tuesday.
You got in on Monday. You got in on Monday night,
See, now I'm checking. Now I have to check. It was the 12th.
which was Monday, and I thought it was Tuesday.
Okay.
And that's where I got screwed up because all week I kept thinking, no, he gets in on Tuesday. Because when we were talking about your original flights, it was a
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yes.
So in my mind,
Because
I locked
had a
in
12-hour layover.
Yeah, in my mind, I locked in Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, yes. So then when you texted me on Monday night, as a matter of fact, you texted me Monday day saying
Yep.
something about like, oh, I get in at whatever time.
Like 10:30.
Yeah. And I was just like, cool. Like,
Perfect.
got it.
Yeah.
Thinking
And
you meant tomorrow night. By the way, don't forget
Yeah.
tomorrow night you're picking me up.
Then
Which, just so everybody knows, I definitely need more of a reminder than it's happening today. Because
he
forgetful.
was in the middle of a live stream on TikTok,
And he texted me.
and I
he's like,
texted you at 10:30.
Like,
and said,
just landed.
And
I
he
was
goes,
like,
oh, fuck.
oh, no. I was on my live stream. I was like, oh, no, I got to go.
And so
I was like, love you guys. I got to go. And then I ended my live stream, but there's a big delay.
Mhm.
So when I clicked out, they didn't hear any of that. Nobody knew.
yeah,
Nobody,
it just like abruptly ended.
yeah. And they were like, oh my God, is everything okay? Did he get banned? What happened?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Thought you died.
bro. Yeah.
The house was struck by lightning.
Thor came down. He's like,
Yeah.
how dare you forget your friend?
And then he drove at a very, very
Safe, legal.
legal speed limit
Never went over the speed limit one time.
to come pick me up.
Yeah. I went as quickly as the signs said I could go.
Yes.
And I got there
Right on time.
right on time.
An hour and a half.
So very
So very
bad
on time.
Yep. I
It
felt
wasn't
bad.
all bad. I just hung out and
Did you eat or something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how the
I
first
do.
time
I do remember
we were
that.
linking up in Sacramento to go to New York or Pennsylvania, how I ate at that little bar and I told you that the food was like severely overpriced
Yeah.
and it wasn't very
You
good.
said you had a good time though.
I ate there too
Yeah.
again and it was the same thing. It was chicken tenders and under-seasoned French fries.
So it was the same place that you ate at.
Yes.
Huh.
It was different food, same place.
Meal wasn't as good the second time.
It was
Equally as bad.
equally as bad. You would expect that, like, I don't know. It looks nice. It looks nice. So
But it's
you would
not.
expect that it would be like
Gotcha.
decent food, but nope.
That's kind of a thing though, because like there's a lot of restaurants that we've gone to even that you're like, hey, this is gonna be good, and then you're like, it's not really that good.
Yeah,
Like even that lunch we had the other day, like I had higher
Yeah.
hopes for sure.
I
But
definitely did.
I kind of told you though. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that food's not that good.
See, I kind of have to take everything like with your opinions on food. I kind of have to like take it with just a little grain of salt because I know you have such high standards for food.
I'm glad that you know that because I've always said that about myself.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I have kind of high standards about food.
Well, you have high standards for everything, but
Buy once, cry once.
yeah, which is a thing.
Yeah.
But so I was like, he's gonna say that it wasn't that great, but
It wasn't
like,
that great.
his food standards are up here. Most people are like fast foodies,
Yeah.
So I figured somewhere between there we should be fine. And it wasn't bad food.
It wasn't bad
just
food.
Could have been a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that I had was pretty bland.
Yeah.
It was a chicken parmesan sandwich. Like you would expect that to be like pretty flavorful.
Yeah.
I had to douse it in ranch and marinara just to get it to like.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't season your breading. Hmm?
I also feel like my standards are kind of high with food because like growing up with my parents, the way they cooked,
Mm-hmm.
they were always cooking.
Yeah.
Like we didn't really eat out of boxes.
Your parents made a lot of like East Asian food, didn't they?
Don't say that.
Sorry.
Yes.
Like
Well, yeah. I mean, like we had a lot of
This is like a lot of like sticky rice and
Thai
Thai
and-
foods.
Yeah. I actually told my dad today. I was like, "You should come be on our podcast.
He should.
We would just need a third camera."
Let's put him on the podcast next week.
I'm down.
Next episode.
You gonna be here?
I hope.
I don't know.
I never know.
You don't know.
I never know. It's upsetting.
It's like you live here, but you don't.
Yeah,
You're here for a few days and then you're not.
It's getting. I don't know. It's mostly like overnight.
Yeah.
Overnights with Victoria. It's tough. But we're getting there. We're working on it. We're getting to a point where it's a little bit more like predictable.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say routine, but I guess not.
Yeah. It's getting a little more predictable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the predictability is that I go to Arizona sometimes.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right.
Well, if you stay on top of it and you keep up to
I'm going to text him every
yeah,
single
if you
day
keep me
next
up to
time I'm
date
gone.
with what's going on, then I should be able to know, like, hey, Matt gets in on this day and at this time, and I'll be there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time I fly anywhere and I have to have you pick me up, I'm gonna text you every day that I'm gone. It's gonna be a countdown.
Which is funny because like when you're gone, we really don't even talk that much.
Well, I'm fucking busy.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like we just
sorry, I cursed. I'm busy.
Unattractive.
My time is allocated to other activities. What are you doing?
Just telling how much
Getting acquainted with your microphone? Better watch out, dude. I saw how you grabbed that thing.
Yeah, just
He was like... Have you seen those TikToks where the guy's like cleaning the inside of his car and he goes to grab the shifter? Womp, womp, womp.
there we go.
Yours is fluffier.
Yeah.
Where he goes to grab the shifter and it's like, gay.
No.
You haven't seen those? It's so funny. It's like the voice of God or something. And he goes to grab the shifter. He's like cleaning the inside of his car. And he goes to grab the shifter and he starts cleaning it. Gay. And he's like, oh, fuck.
I have not seen that.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Well, on that note, I have not received any dick pics in the recent weeks, actually.
That's good.
I'm actually excited about it.
Well, I'm sure you are.
Yeah. I hate getting message requests and opening it up and there's penis. I'm like, fuck.
So at what point do you think that has stopped? And why? Did it stop last week? Has it been a couple of weeks?
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
I like Weird Al's version of that song better.
I know you do. You like Weird Al's version of
I
any
can't
song
wait
better.
to see that movie.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I can't
It'll
wait.
be so good.
We're gonna go see it together.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
It's been like 2 weeks since the PP Bandit struck.
The PP Bandit. Well, that's good. Is
Yeah.
it okay now? Is it constantly the same person?
No,
Never.
no. I have a Roladex of dicks.
So they call that a Roladix.
A Roladex. Somebody brought it up. They're like, yeah, but why is he saving them? I'm not saving them. I delete them. But
Not deleting them.
I not deleting them.
He downloads.
Just in the back.
He
He's like, "They're not
downloads them to his
deleted."
phone and he downloads them to his phone to save them, but then deletes them from Instagram so he can say I deleted them.
Yep. No, I've deleted all of.
Yep.
No, I've deleted all of the pictures and the messages because I don't have any need.
What about videos? You get videos too?
No, I haven't
Yeah.
received videos, which thank fucking God, dude. Which now, thanks to you, is on the top of somebody's priority list. They're like, I gotta send this dude a fucking video of me actively trying to give myself a friction burn. Like, I swear to God, dude.
Friction.
No, and it's never people.
It's pee-pee.
Yes, it's always PP.
Never people, just
Never
PP.
people, just PP. Oh man, no, I delete them all because I don't have any need for that. I don't look at that.
You're actively, patiently awaiting the videos and photos of chicken meats.
Meh. So I delete them. I'm trying to get through this fucking thought so hard, dude. Not unlike the pictures that I get sent.
Okay.
Yeah, so I delete them all, and then there's no like, there's always a warning on the photos, right? There's always a
Oh yeah, because you have to like tap it.
Yeah, you have to
like,
tap it to see what it is.
Yeah. So you tap the pee-pee.
I open the thing and it's always like a hey, I saw you on TikTok or whatever, and then there's a picture, and I'm like,
so that's how they open it up. They're like, hey, I saw you on TikTok.
bah! Yeah,
Really,
dude. Just very.
So guys even have no game with other guys.
Apparently,
like,
man. Apparently,
wow.
it's not like
you should start screenshotting those and making like a story out of it, like the girls do. You know, they're like calling these guys out or something like that.
And just be like, if this is how you interact with other people, like, come on, step it up. It's never like. There was one dude. He was a big fucking beefy ass bearded like bodybuilder looking dude.
Did he wear a flannel?
He might.
I could see that.
He might. Yeah. He's just fucking jacked as fuck.
There you go.
And he said, I don't think you're gay. However,
I'm hoping.
However, he's like, and then he like started complimenting me. And I was like, you know, if you're going to do it, that's the way to do it. If you're going to slide into somebody's DMs who you're questionable about their sexuality, whether or not they might be into you, don't open with a fucking...
So there you go, guys. Next time you're trying to slide into a DM, open it up with, hey, I don't know if you're gay, or hey, I don't know if you're
gay.
I don't think you're straight, but... Trying to hit the girls' DMs. I don't think you're straight, but just in case you are.
I don't think it works that way, but...
Nice thighs.
You have a beautiful smile and nice thighs. I saw you on TikTok.
Yeah.
Womp.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yes. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
People are fucking wacky, dude.
That's definitely for sure. You know, we've definitely... Well, I'll speak for myself. I'm sure you as well, but I'll definitely speak for myself when I say that since I've been active on social media the way that I have been, the messages that come through these days are insane. Like the things that come through that you're just like, wow, stranger. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like, I would never in a million years think to send somebody a message like that without knowing them first. Like, it blows my mind. And I've had a lot of women say to me, wow, I didn't realize that guys got this kind of stuff too. Like, I thought only girls got stuff from guys like this.
Do you think it's an age thing? Like,
no.
It's just women in general?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? What are you asking me, actually?
Like, do you think that the younger generation of females are more brazen?
Nope. Because I've got people, bro. You get dick pics, I get the opposite, but they'll be from the ages of 18 to 88. Oh. Like, dude.
So the whole Tinder slider,
bro. Yeah, I've got
the whole age range on the Tinder slider.
I've got the click here to reveal photo. Yeah. I've got girl, her mom, her grandma, and great grandma.
So you got a roll of tits, and I got a roll of dicks.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure you're not.
That's a better option for sure. But to me, it's just insane. I mean, and there is no age limit on it for sure.
Yeah.
Like, there is no age limit on it for sure. Like, I even had somebody come up from the coffin and and send me a selfie.
Yeah. I was the one who discovered Betty White when she was young. Here's my breasts. Gaze upon my areola.
Which is fine. There's no issue with that. I have no, like, you do your thing.
Yeah, get after it.
But I think at first I would have thought the same thing. I would have thought, oh, it's probably just like a younger generation thing. People are a lot more open.
Yeah, that makes sense to me because
no.
The younger generation, for guys and girls, seems to be more open to like their sexuality.
Yeah.
And hookup culture nowadays is a lot
different,
bigger and more prevalent than it was back when.
And for sure, like
when we were younger.
Like as time goes on, that window of age definitely increases. But I've always had this thing for years. I've always had this thing where like the majority of the women that were attracted to me have always been in their like 40s to 60s.
Yeah.
Like we'll go out to shows.
I've gotten that a lot too.
Yeah, we'll go out to shows and play shows, and like the majority of the people that are coming up to me and talking to me and trying to like take me home with them are like
cougars,
moms. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting the dads. I'm getting the moms.
Nice. Nice.
Matt's at the bar just drinking. He looks back and somebody's sneaking up on him.
I'm like, please no. Leave me alone, Carl.
What was it? Angel drink?
Yeah. Can I get an angel shot, please?
Angel shot. Yeah.
Why? What do you need? I don't know. Bob the Builder over there is trying to get in my pants.
I don't think you're gay.
It's all these dudes with
Come here,
cul-de-sacs
boy.
and a mustache.
With what?
Cul-de-sacs.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. I was like, they all like live
The
in a
Friar
nice,
Tuck.
they all live in a nice neighborhood with mustaches.
They live in a friendly area of the neighborhood. The friendliest street to live on.
They all were. Yeah.
That's actually interesting that you say that, because I've always been under the impression that cul-de-sacs were like the best spot to live on the street, like the most friendly section of the street.
No.
I bought a house in Colorado in a cul-de-sac for that exact reason. It's safer because there's no like through traffic, right? So it's safer for the kids. But I lived there for 4 years and not a single one of my neighbors ever came by to say anything.
Yeah. We lived in one growing up, and there was always problems with at least a couple of the neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are just weird.
Movies lie to people.
They do.
That's what it is. Movies and pop culture.
And popcorn.
Lie. And popcorn. Popcorn lies.
Popcorn's the worst.
Popcorn gets stuck in your fucking teeth.
It does.
I love popcorn.
I don't.
I love it.
I don't.
I love it, dude. I could sit down. Me and Victoria, we'll go through like 2 or 3 bags
Just
over
regular
the course
popcorn.
of a movie. Like movie theater buttered popcorn.
Yeah, see, if I'm going to eat popcorn, I'd rather have like the caramel popcorn. Because it's candy.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
No, I love just like salted buttered popcorn. Oh, so good.
Okay, so I might have asked you this before, but are you more of a salty or sweet guy?
I was a sweet guy.
But now you're
Now
more of a
I'm
salty
more
guy?
of a salty, savory.
Yeah.
It's
You are pretty
changed
salty.
over the years. Dude, I'm salty as fuck.
No, I've always been.
If you ever want to meet a dusty, salty, just crusty, mean old dude, that's going to be me.
look you up at 60.
Look me up at 60. Could you imagine me at 60? I'm surprised I made it to 30s.
Well, especially after cracking your head open yesterday, I thought you were gonna.
I thought I was going down for good. It's like, poof,
I thought I was putting you in a body bag.
yeah,
yesterday.
dude, I saw my whole life flash before my eyes.
Yeah.
It was real short and boring.
Yeah.
Just crap, shit.
Kind of sounds like you're.
My junk.
No,
Short and boring.
No, that's good.
Oh.
I mean, that's not what I was gonna say, but I guess that works. Did you already forget? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? What is it? It's the neighbor. He's cooking. Hey, should we just do like ASMR now?
I mean, we can if we really want to.
Do you guys want a 1 hour podcast of ASMR?
It doesn't really matter if you want it or not. That's what's happening right now. It's the ASMR stuff.
The rest of the time. Just going to slam poetry.
She's dead. Beep bop boop. Dead.
That's that slam poetry.
Well, it was from 21 Jump Street.
Oh. I have seen. No,
What's her name?
I've seen that. Yeah.
I can't remember her name.
Oh, it's that girl.
Fuck, dude, it's gonna piss me off.
On 21 Jump Street?
Yeah, he says he's saying her name. Oh my god, dude, I used to know it, the entire thing, by heart. Julia Roberts.
Is that what it is?
Julia Rob Hurts.
Yeah, Julia Roberts. Julia Rob Hurts. Cynthia.
Cynthia. That's what it is. Cynthia.
You're dead. Baboop. Beep, bap, bap.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Babu, beep, bop, bop. You're dead.
Thank you for pulling that up, Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry just sent that to me on my phone.
And then that's what. Speaking of which, this is exactly what Hyde's knees sound like.
Bro, my right one for sure.
The inside of a jazz club.
Yeah. I go to bend down to sneak up on you, and my right knee alone just goes.
Sounds like a Rice Krispie.
Yeah.
Like a mouthful of Pop Rocks.
Yeah. Ooh,
Have you ever done that?
that's not fun.
No?
Are we on the same page?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Well,
I wouldn't know.
imagine broken glass. It's not fun. Yeah.
I feel like it would have to be
So
one
we're
of the,
talking about
like,
putting Pop Rocks on the ground and walking across them.
yes.
Broken glass. Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah. It'd have to be loose ground, not like a tight ground.
Sometimes the ground is loose.
Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes you just gotta find tighter ground to walk on.
Excuse me for coughing so much.
Yeah, this is like the 40th time you coughed today.
Not the 40th.
I was combining all the episodes.
Oh, boy. That just sounds so fucking painful.
Walking on Pop Rocks? Popping knees? What?
The Pop Rocks.
Oh yeah, it is. It will. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're having a really hard time.
It was a year ago today.
I remember the first time Pop Rocks entered my room.
Yeah, that was about. It was about this time last year, actually.
It was traumatic enough that he kept track of when it happened.
Well, I just remember it was like Halloween candy.
Okay. So yeah, it's about this time. Oh. Speaking of pain, you don't handle pain very well, do you?
I avoid it. That way, I don't have to handle it.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm not a pain guy. I'm more of a gain guy.
A what?
A gain. No pain, no gain.
I thought you said gang.
That
More of
too.
a gang guy.
My fault,
I was
gang.
like,
My fault, gang.
I don't know. You don't strike me as the gangbanger type. Yeah. He turned it sideways. It's a kill shot.
Got here, fam. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I really enjoy getting tattoos. That's something that I like really enjoy the pain of tattoos.
I do too, but like, okay, on this one, when we started getting up into this area,
Up towards the armpit?
yeah, I was not.
How long into the tattoo was that?
Probably a couple hours.
Yeah. So you've already ran through your endorphins.
Yeah, and then
Your body's not like killing the pain anymore.
this one too, like on
Yeah,
the
that's a
inside.
tough spot.
Yeah, dude, that was pretty.
That's a
pretty
tough
brutal.
spot.
And it didn't heal very well either.
Well, it's a high mobility area. That the ditch of the
Yeah,
elbow,
because it does this a
the
lot.
outside of the elbow, it's like very high mobility.
And then I had one on my neck
He does.
that. See, this side of my neck was fine. I didn't feel any of that.
Uh-huh.
But this side,
Just super painful.
I mean, I was squirming a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember?
You sat through it fairly well though.
Yeah. But it sucked.
Yeah. I bet, dude.
Yeah.
No, my throat piece really wasn't that bad, but
I need to finish up my neck.
you're getting choked,
Yeah.
stretching the skin and shit. But yeah, pain for me is, I don't know. I've been through a lot of physical pain in my life, so it's not really like, and emotional.
Did you ever
But-
tell the story about how your pants got blown off you?
Not on podcast, I don't think.
I don't know if that's like, I don't really want to tell that story.
Is that a segue into me telling that story?
No, but you were just talking about pain, and
Oh yeah, but
I was like,
well, talking about pain, that actually got me thinking about. Do you remember the BME Pain Olympics?
yeah. Dude, that stuff was so, like, wild.
Fucking gnarly,
Like,
dude.
stupid. Like, just stupid.
Ridiculous.
Just pure stupid.
The internet when we were younger was
a lot darker.
a lot darker, dude.
Yeah, because
Like the internet, I feel like the internet is still like a very dangerous, dark place, but most of the stuff that we had access to when we were kids on the internet has now moved to like restricted websites or like the dark web and stuff like that. Like I remember getting on YouTube and finding like beheading videos and shit. And there's like
yeah.
websites where you could watch people get murdered basically.
I feel like it's, like, no wonder that our generation's a little like desensitized to a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, that and then like media in general.
Yeah.
Like the news and stuff. Like I remember when I was a kid, the news, there was maybe like one or two like scary or like crazy stories about like crime or something like wild that had happened. And then the rest of the time it was like stuff that was going on in your community that was actually decent, cool shit, you know? Like,
now it's all just like
all like fear.
Yeah.
It just
separation.
Back to back. Yep.
Yeah, it's just keeping people.
There was a man killed today. There was a woman stabbed today. There was a child that was run over by a gazelle. Like just all it was
a
shitty
xenophobic
stuff.
gazelle.
A xenophobic gazelle that ran over an Italian child.
Yes. And it didn't like Chinese food.
Nope. Because it was from China.
Yeah.
V China.
Yeah, it was.
I really wish that dude had like explained what he was talking about.
I feel like sometimes people just want to
cause a problem,
complain.
Yeah.
I don't know the guy, like, and I mean, I'm not talking bad about the guy, but it's just
I really want to know what he was talking about. Like, and I asked,
like, why are people so sensitive, dude? Like, why are people so, like, you're not saving the world, you know? Like, so your feelings get hurt.
I don't know. I'll tell you this. I personally believe that the generations are getting more and more sensitive because the upbringing of like the kids nowadays is not the same as it used to be.
No.
Like look at when you were a kid.
Right.
Like you were probably fairly independent. Like you'd go play outside, you'd run around like on your own.
Yeah.
Or like with your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Like you depended on yourself, you depended on your brothers and sisters and your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And you would just be out, and for the most part, kids our age, like when we were younger, it was get out of the house, go play, be back before the streetlights come on.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And if you didn't come home before the streetlights came on, you got in the house and mom or dad was standing there fucking waiting for an ass whooping.
Yeah.
And I feel like the world's just a more dangerous place nowadays. And so security wise, people don't learn to like depend on themselves.
Is it more dangerous though?
Well, I think it might not be more dangerous. It might just
I
be that
feel
we
like-
have more access to that danger.
I feel like kids these days just spend more time on their iPads and their tablets at home.
Yeah.
And don't go outside and don't get beat up or
but look at,
you know what I mean? Like,
think about like the average parent's reaction.
let me just say real
to their
quick.
kid,
Let me just say
like-
real quick before you go into this, before I forget. I meant beat up like fall off their bike and fall off the monkey bars. Not like their kids are not going outside and getting bullied, you know. But I mean, there is a little bit of that too. You know what I mean? Like there's
Kids walk outside and there's just some dude standing there waiting to punch him in the face. Come on out, Jimmy. It's been 2 weeks since you got out that house. Come here.
You know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Like even our parents' generation, like they were breaking bones and stuff like that and having to learn to deal with it. Now,
Like coming home and like, Mom,
yeah. Nowadays, the worst that's gonna get broken is somebody's heart. You know, like it's
Your
just,
pride.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Well, I don't even know if there's even much pride anymore. It's crazy.
It's just, I don't know. Everybody's made to feel bad about something.
Yeah.
And if it's not something to do with them, it's something that they're doing to somebody else, or it's something that doesn't have anything to do with them, but people are like forced to feel upset about it. Like, I don't know. There's just like this constant,
and they get like super involved.
yeah,
stuff
there's
that's
this
like not
constant
even-
need to be like part of some sort of a movement instead of just like living your life and like letting other people live their
people
lives.
can't just be happy, man.
Life's a hell of a lot easier if you just do that.
Right? Well, I don't know.
It's
Well,
a wacky world, dude.
it is a wacky world.
It's a wacky fucking world.
And with that, that's the end of the episode.
There it is. That's all she wrote.
That is. So we'll do another one. If you guys haven't already, make sure to
Click the buttons, the notifications, turn the bell on for notifications so you guys get notified every time we go live or every time we do an episode, rather.
and
And
subscribe button.
click the subscribe button so you guys
Helps us out. The more of you guys that subscribe, the more we do this.
Yeah, and then eventually we can get monetized and we can improve on what we're doing.
We're not that
More
far
and
away,
more.
really.
We're not.
We're not that far away from being monetized.
We're
I mean,
actually really, really fucking close.
yeah. And thank you guys for all of you guys who have been subscribing, because we've
That's all you guys.
We've doubled the subscriptions we've had in just like 2 weeks.
Yep.
So, so we'll just keep doing this. You know, obviously the channel's got a lot of things going other than the podcast, but the podcast is going to be the main focus. And eventually we'll start up a new channel once it gets to a certain point.
Yep.
That'll be just primarily focused just on the podcast.
Be podcast and behind the scenes.
Yeah, but as of right now, it's just like we're 3 out of the 4 little goals from being monetized. And I think it's just watch time. So make sure you guys are sharing. Like, help get this stuff out. I think we're like a quarter of the way on the views that we need.
That's awesome.
I think we need like 4,000 views or something. Or,
Like 4,000 watch hours?
Yeah, 4,000 watch hours, and we're like at 1,000 or something like that.
We're doing it, guys.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
We're
So
doing
keep
it,
sharing.
Harry.
Keep sharing this stuff on your Facebooks and your YouTubes and your Instagrams and your TikToks. The more you guys share, and the more that you like, and the more that you comment, the more it's going to help us out.
Yeah.
Not only
And
on this stuff,
tag
but
us.
individually too. So
Make sure you guys are tagging us because we love seeing that shit, and we'll share it to our stories. Makes us feel good. Helps increase our viewers as well, because then people that are following our stuff see that other people are sharing it, and they're like, "Yeah, maybe." If they're not watching it, they're like, "Hey, maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll check it out."
Yeah, if you guys want the full unedited, full-length episodes of the podcast, check out our Patreons. Both of the Patreons are going to have the full episodes for you guys
For just $5 a month.
Yeah, for both video and audio clips. So make sure to check those out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.